What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Amateur Wrencher. Okay, guys, today a pretty important topic, okay? I feel like you guys will all agree with me on this one. And what we're going to talk about today is being able to tune your motorcycle and properly tune the bike, okay? It's very slim that most of us, any of us, ride our bikes stock. So we always do all kinds of modifications. You know, and we always normally start with a set of slip-on pipes, okay? And then you want an air cleaner, okay? You do the air cleaner, you do your pipes. Technically, what you should be doing as soon as you do that, because now you're affecting the air to fuel ratio on how the bike's going to run, okay? Especially on a fuel injected motorcycle. Technically, you should be going to a dyno and getting the bike dyno tuned, okay? Now, that's not feasible and it is very expensive. So, we suggest that because you can't, not all of us have access to a dyno, and none of us can afford, you know, $150 an hour per dyno, you know, and obviously it takes more than an hour. So second best thing you can do is get a tuner, okay? That's what most all of us do, okay? And that also completes the trifecta, the three-step process into getting a full stage one, okay? And okay, so now we all agree that we do need a tuner, okay? Now you have to make an option. Option A is you get your Screamin Eagle Pro Street tuner, okay? Obviously by Harley-Davidson, and that should keep the warranty intact for the bike because you're following the EPA guidelines, okay? However, that is very restrictive. Pros and cons, okay? Pros, again, EPA compliant, great. And recognized by your warranty, by the motor company, great. I can't think of any other pros, really. It's about $430 Canadian, okay? And I'm not sure what it is US, but you guys want to do the conversion rates, by all means. But anyway, $430 Canadian. But you can't really use it on your own because $430 doesn't include the cables. Okay, you need a cable to connect into the bike, and the other half of that cable to connect into a computer. Okay, so $430. The cable's another $150. You're looking at $580, and now you gotta buy a computer. You know, I mean, I know most of us have computers, but say you need one, you don't have one, right? You're looking at least a couple of $400 or $500. You're well over $1,000 range, okay? I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying, you know what, and some of us aren't capable or don't want to know how to tune a bike. You just want to make sure that it's tuned, so you might take it to the dealership, right? So now you're buying this tuner for $430. Now you're going to go to the dealership. It's about an hour and a half of their time to tune your motorcycle. So again, it's cost and cost and cost, right? Again, I'm not saying that it's wrong. And the reason why I'm not saying that it's wrong is because I went that route, okay? I bought the Pro Street tuner. Again, see, look, that's where you got to connect the cables, okay? And then the other side, all right? This connects, one cable goes to the bike, the other cable goes to your computer, or vice versa. I'm not sure. I never done it myself, okay? But I did take this over to the dealership. They did tune the bike for me, and that's what I've been using all along, okay? Now, I feel like, okay, I'm at the 10,000 mile on the bike, okay? 16,000 kilometers in Canada. The bike hasn't blown up, which is nice, right? And you know what? I think I'm going to go over to the dark side, okay? I've had enough with Screamin Eagle. And you know what? Even though it has been tuned, so the tuner, with that tuner, the dealership, what they know, okay? I have the Harley-Davidson, the Screamin Eagle heavy breather intake, okay? Good air cleaner, sucks in a lot of air, okay? So they know that I have that. That's the only really Harley part I have on my bike, okay? The slip-ons were from Tab Performance, 4.5-inch slip-ons. Really shouldn't matter what slip-ons you put on, okay? And the tuner from, again, that Pro Street tuner from Harley, okay? Some people say that's a stage one, some people don't, okay? For a while, that I was running that for a long time. But before this riding season started, I ended up buying a second set of headers, just the regular OEM headers, and I decatted the headers, okay? Took the cat right out. So now essentially I'm running a straight pipe, okay? So people say that at that point, I'm out of warranty, right? As soon as you get rid of the cats, they're EPA compliance, right? Environment Protection Act. As soon as I took out the cats, I'm no longer out of warranty. Again, the dealership doesn't know that. However, the Screamin Eagle Pro Street Tuner is designed to run my bike as if the cats are still in there, okay? So, I've been having a lot of black soot on the end of my tailpipes, okay? That's a sign that the bike is definitely running rich, okay? A lot of unburnt fuel. Whether I'm riding hard, very hard on the throttle, or if I'm riding easy riding, at the end of the day, if I'm putting about, say 200 miles on the bike for the day, which isn't a lot, yeah, the back pipes are all full of black soot, okay, unburnt fuel. So that's what makes me believe that the air to fuel ratio is off, and the bike's running rich, okay? So without further ado, you guys know I'm a problem solver, okay? I'm a problem solver, and well, I went ahead and I bought a new tuner, okay? If I'm already out of warranty because of the decatted headers, whatever. You know what? Let's get the full potential out of the bike. Oh, not to mention, actually, my girlfriend told me this. She thinks that my bike is bad on fuel. Well, she's right. My fuel economy went down. I mean, when you're doing this kind of stuff with motorcycles, you don't really care much about fuel economy. But after all, it is a touring motorcycle. And the less times I have to stop for gas, the better it is. So, and yeah, I think decatted the headers because the bike is running rich. I am dumping a lot of fuel that the bike isn't using. And that's why I'm getting that black soot at the end of the tailpipes. So, without further ado, I ended up buying a Power Vision, okay, from Dynojet. All right. There's all kinds of aftermarket tuners you can buy. I don't know much about those other ones. I did research on this Power Vision, and I'm really happy with what it can do. Okay. If you want to review cost-wise, okay, like I said, the Pro Street was $430 plus your cables at $150, right? So you're at $580 plus your computers. You got to buy. You're going to be somewhere around the $1,000 range. Okay. Well, this Pro Street tuner that I bought was $700. Okay. It was 400 and something US, plus conversion rates and shipping to my house and all that kind of stuff. Call it $700. Okay. But you don't have to spend another dime. Okay. And I'll give you a couple reasons why. One, the cables that you need to connect to the bike comes with the tuner, right? Which I think would make sense, right? Why wouldn't it? How else are you going to connect it, right? Not only that, the tuner has an LCD screen or LED screen. I'm not really sure, but either way, there's a screen on it, and you don't need a computer to run it. Okay, you plug this machine or the tuner into your bike, and I'm going to show you how to do that later on in the video. And you download your tunes. Okay, you don't need, no computer required at all, no cables required, so your cost stays at $700. Okay, now, as soon as you plug this into your bike, I will warn you right away, if you ever bring your bike back into a dealership, they will know right away that an aftermarket tuner was plugged into the bike and your warranty is null and void right off the bat. Okay, no ands, ifs, or buts. They'll say, nope, warranty is null and void. You've had this aftermarket tuner. You could tune your motor past certain limitations that the EPA is holding the bikes or the motor company back. Yes, it's going to unlock more power potential. Yes, it will improve your fuel economy. So it's going to give you the best of both worlds, really. You're going to have better fuel economy and you're going to have more performance on your bike. I see it as a win-win. I'm at 10,000 miles. The motor has been running strong, knock on wood. I've had no issues, starts every day. Really, like, I don't know, no other issues that I could think of, Anyway, so without further ado, here it is. Oh, see that sticker in the front there? Not only is it Dynojet, right, Power Vision, but I bought mine from Fuel Moto, okay? Very reputable company. I'm sure you guys know about Fuel Moto. If not, check them out. FuelMotoUSA.com. They also have an Instagram page, okay? Very, very smart people, okay? They build all kinds of monster bikes as well. I did a video not too long ago about the Trask Performance. I think Fuel Moto is just as reputable as them. And the beauty about Fuel Moto was this, okay? I checked the Dynojet's website, and the price for their Power Vision, or if you buy it from them or if you buy it from Fuel Moto, it's the same price. Fuel Moto doesn't bring the price up any more than what Dynojet sells the tuner for. But get this, okay? So, Jamie is one of the guys that runs Fuel Moto, and this gentleman is a genius. Look his stuff up, ask him any question you want. The guy knows what he's talking about, okay? With what Jamie does for you, if you buy the Power Vision from him, is that if you, on your checkout, like if you're buying it online, or if you call him, whatever the case may be, if you tell him the upgrades you've done to your bike so far, he will pre-install a canned map to the specs of your bike with the upgrades you've done thus far, okay? And that's fantastic, okay? What else can you ask for? You don't have to, go through it and whatever. All you gotta do is literally, he saves it into file number 1, and you plug the tuner into your bike, you follow the prompts, download file 1, done. That's the closest thing you're ever gonna get to a really tuned and intuitive motorcycle without being on a dyno. Now, obviously, there's steps further than that. You can go ahead and set that to auto tune and stuff like that. I can talk about that later in the video when I start doing the install on the bike and show you how to run the tuner. But yeah, really cool stuff. Again, I'm just gonna open it up here in front of you. Okay, so right away, pretty good packaging. Okay, little instruction sheet by Fuel Moto. Okay, you can read that later. Let's see here. Notice tells you about your operating system and the kind of bike that it goes for and all that kind of stuff. Okay, Dynojet stuff, warranty card, set of instructions that you won't need after watching this video. Okay, there's your tuner. All right, so if you want to do like just a comparison side by side, okay, Dynojet Pro Street tuner, Power Vision. See, he's got the screen, no screen. Okay, and I just want to show you. Look at that. Comes with the cable, right? Very easy. This side goes into the bike. This side goes into the tuner. Right over here. That's it. Very simple. You turn the bike on, which gives power to the tuner. Follow the prompts, right? The map's already downloaded in there because of Jamie. Thanks, brother. Appreciate that. And that's it. Oh, it also has, if you do want to do your own tunes or whatever the case may be with this Dynojet, you also can do that as well, okay? All you tech savvy guys that, you guys are really geniuses with all that kind of stuff. But again, you have another cable that you can use. Plug that in, and you can plug it into the into a laptop, okay? If you have your own laptop and that kind of stuff. If you want to download other maps, as well as, the reason why also I want to go to this Dynojet as well is because, hopefully my girlfriend doesn't see this video, but I want to continue to upgrade the bike. Okay, I got a lot of plans for it. I want to eventually go to a stage 2, okay? Whether, obviously I'm not going to bother with a Harley-Davidson cam as well, because if I'm going to Power Vision route, then I might as well go to an upgraded aftermarket cam. But that's another video for another time, okay? Anyways, guys, so let's just get this hooked up to the bike. I'm going to reposition the camera. I'm going to show you how to plug this all in and start the bike up and download this map. I'm going to go for a ride. Okay guys, stay tuned. Okay guys, so here we are. We're on the left side of the motorcycle. As you can tell, I've already taken off the left side rear saddlebag, and I've taken off the left cover, okay? So, we gotta plug this guy into the bike, okay? So you take off the left side cover here, you got a bunch of ports, okay? The one that you want is this gray one here, okay? It's a 6-pin connector, and it's got the black cap on it, okay? That's how you know it's the one that you want. So what you gotta do is you just gotta, this guy here, you just gotta pull to the front, like towards the front of the bike, and you pull it out, okay? This black cap here just to protect it, so you gotta undo that. All right, give it a sec there, nice little pull, okay? And so there you go, you got a 6-pin wiring connector, okay? For some of these newer bikes. Some of the older bikes, I'm not sure on the year, but anyway, every single bike is gonna be different, okay? And the instructions that's provided from Jamie from Fuel Moto, or even from the Power Vision, depending on the type of bike, it will tell you where your diagnostic port is located, and if you have a 4-pin or a 6-pin, okay? So, pretty self-explanatory. So if you put this 6-pin with this connector here, you just marry them up, okay? So obviously, look, it's got a tab on this side. You marry up the tab on that side, so it can only go in one way. There, okay? Okay. You just gotta click it in until you hear the click. Okay. Beauty. Now, this side, connect that to the Power Vision. Yeah, right over here. This as well only goes in one way. Same thing. Get the tab right over here. And then it goes into the tab in here. Okay guys, so you've got it plugged in there. You've got it plugged in here. That's it guys, you're ready to rock and roll. Now, simple as this, okay? Now we gotta turn the bike on to accessory mode, okay? All right, and then your run switch has gotta be on as well. Very important, okay? Now that you're in that position now, your Dynojet comes to life, okay? So, from here, you wanna hit accept. Okay, program vehicle, accept. You want to load a tune, okay, top left corner. And then it's going to ask you which one you want to do. You want to do a Dynojet, load, copy, or custom tunes. So if you're doing a Dynojet tune from the ones that they provide, you can pick, you know, your air cleaner, your exhaust, that kind of stuff. You can click that. Because Jamie at Fuel Moto gave me a tune already, I'm just gonna click on custom tunes. Now it's verifying my ECU, reading all kinds of stuff, okay? And what it's doing is now it's loading the ECU tune that's on the tune right now. So whatever sorry, let me explain that. The tune that's on my ECU right now, it stores it and it saves it in this Power Vision, okay? So you could always go back and default to your original tune. It copies it, it saves it, puts it in a slot, and that way if you ever want to go back to this, you can, okay? So it's reading it now. Again, I'm almost done there. It's really cool that it saves that automatically. That way, if you know you're trying to tune something on your own or whatever, doing it that like outside of a professional that's doing it for you, and say you screw something up or the bike's not running really well, you can always go back to this tune because it saves it automatically for you. Beautiful. So this will marry the Power Vision to this bike permanently. It cannot be undone. Is that what you want? You always had to click yes, okay? So we click yes there. This device and bike are now married. Great, that's what you want. So there it is, as promised, that slot 1 from Jamie. That's the one that we want. Okay, so as you can see there, there's 8 different slots. So essentially you can program or save 8 different tunes to this tuner. Okay, so later on in the future, when I want to upgrade to a stage 2 on the bike, do the cams and things like that, I'm gonna have to get another tune. I could either rewrite slot 1, or I can keep slot 1 and save in the slot 2, or slot 8 or 7 or whatever. Okay, so anyway, so we click the first one, which is highlighted there. Okay, and then you click select. Beautiful. So there it's telling you it's a 2020. It basically gives you a description of the bike, right? Because the reason how Jamie knows that is because I told him what kind of bike I had when I was buying these tuners from him. Okay. Okay, so that's the one. Click continue. Select flash to send this tune to the ECM. Okay. Flash that. Now it's loading the tune into the bike. Okay, do you want to reset the learn field trim value? This is necessary only if you've changed any airfield related. So you always got to click yes to this, always, okay? Yes, verifying, preparing, okay? Return normal operation. Please turn the key off and wait 10 seconds before turning the key back on. Okay, I'd say 30 seconds. So click OK here, then you're back to the regular menu. And that's it. All you do now is you got to shut off the bike. And then 30 seconds later, you start her back up and you're ready to go for a ride. That's it. That's all, guys. Easy peasy. Like I said, you can't get much simpler than that. You just follow the prompts on the Power Vision to make it even that much more easier. If you buy it from Fuel Moto, from Jamie, he'll hook you up with the upgrades you already have on your bike. You download it and that's it. You're ready to go for a ride. Okay, guys, as always, guys, if you like what you see, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell at the bottom of the screen. I also just started an Instagram page, so you can also follow me at the Amateur Wrencher on Instagram as well. And that's it, guys. Any questions, comments, concerns, whatever the case may be, please leave them in the comment section. I'll do my best to get back to you. Okay, guys, and as always, happy wrenching. Until next time.